Okay, so this is the last of the Wood Runner vocabulary, and this is only chapters 19 through the epilogue, and it will only be 6 words today. So yippee-ki-yay. Here we go. The first word is civilized, and civilized means socially organized or structured by rule. And I have the United States symbol here, which would be the eagle. And over here is the Capitol building. The United States is a civilized nation that is by the people and for the people. Now, the next sentence says one must act civilized when in public, especially when eating or at the movies. How I eat fries when I'm with people. I'm only going to eat one fry at a time because that's what civilized people do, and I'm a civilized person. How I eat fries when home alone. 15 at a time. Nom 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 nom. So you may write that vocabulary word down. The next word is substantial. It means large in amount or size. And so you can see this is a substantial amount of money. And 10 inches would be a substantial amount of rainfall. Some areas received a substantial amount of rainfall in a short period of time. She was paid a substantial amount of money for a job well done. So substantial, large in amount or size. Next is vague. And you may be looking at this over here and saying, what is it? Well, artwork can appear vague at times and left up to personal interpretation. Asking vague questions can confuse people. So this person's confused because they were asked an unclear question. Vague, having an unclear meaning. Next word, ambuscade. This is my favorite word in the whole of the vocabulary. It's just real fun to say, ambuscade. It sounds like ambush. And when I wrote my vocabulary word down, the first thing I wrote is a ear. Like you'll see, it's a pretty pitiful drawing of an ear, but it sounds like an ambush to me. And I know what an ambush is. It's an attack. Well, an ambuscade is a surprise attack. The soldiers executed a perfect ambuscade on their enemies. They never saw an attack coming. The next word is outright. His choice of suits was a courageous statement to be outright and seen. This should be a courageous statement. His choice of suits was a courageous statement to be outright and seen. Okay, he is outright. He is open and unhidden. This guy, on the other hand, has on camouflage. So he is the opposite of outright. He is hidden and camouflaged. So that again is the opposite of outright. This would be outright. If this guy were here, you would see him clearly. If one is going to do something they shouldn't, they usually don't do it outright for fear of being caught. Um, I've heard that people commit their crimes in the night where no one can see them, or that bad things are often done in the night under the cover of darkness. They don't do them outright. Okay? The last one is delirium, and looking at this right here really tears my head up. But I would probably ride this ride delirium. Taking a turn on the ride delirium may cause temporary delirium, or you may get delirium looking at this. It's a state of incoherence or a state of violent excitement or emotion. Delirium. And that, my friends, is the end of the vocabulary. I am going to exit out of the PowerPoint. Last time I didn't do this, but I'm going to exit out and let you copy down the definitions. Here they are. This is my sounds like ambush. Ambuscade sounds like ambush to me. And it has almost the word ambush right there in it. Okay, enjoy the last little bit of Woods Runner.